Now, what we have here is what we call daily bread profit software. This software works with the structural system of the market to give you an advantage in the market, an advantage in the market. And I can guarantee you this software has more than 79% success rate. More than that. I would have said 98%, but we are humans. But I can guarantee you that 79%, more than that, right? If you follow the rules. Now, I will show you the rules of engagement, because the problem we have most times is that we as traders, we don't have rules of engagement. We don't have rules to engage the market, but the market every now and then present us opportunity, but we don't have rules. Rules are called your trading edge. What you must see before you do this. What you must see before you avoid this. That's called rules, right? Like we say 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? Now, the same rule says 3 minus 1 is 2, right? So you can reverse the rule, but these are the things you must see before you engage the market, okay? So I will talk about this pair. I sent the signal to my guys in the group. Euro card buy. I sent Euro card buy. Now look at one of the rules I engaged this week. Now, this is what to call here is called RSI, Relative Strength Index, right? It has 70 called perfect sell, 50 called poor entry, and 30 called perfect buy, right? Now, but the time frame on which this RSI hangs on matters a lot. So in here, we have it on daily time frame, right? Daily time frame. And it found itself on 50%. Now, this 50% is called poor entry, right? It simply means you cannot enter a buy on that area. No. But if you go to other time frames, you will find out that what is called poor entry is a valid entry of other time frame. So RSI has 70, 50, and 30, right? So this 50 can serve as a support or resistance, right? So if market is coming from 70 this way, when it comes to 50, from daily time frame, there is about 80% chances that market will first reject here, then come back again, retest it, then come back again. I'm talking about RSI, right? So now, again, if market is coming from 30, when it gets to 50, it will reject this way. It will break it, come back and retest it, then off it goes. Okay, so RSI can be as a form of support or resistance, right? I know this is your first time of hearing this. Yes, that's why we are blue zones, right? So look at it here. Now, you see, when market came to 50% RSI, okay, I go and mark that area here. Now, when you come over again, they want to call star concepts. You will see a star below a candle on daily. Simply means rejection, right? But when you go to now, when we track this 50% outcome, right? You now go to 4 hours. You will see 4 hours is actually on a valid zone. That's the valid zone, untested, verified. And 4 hours is coming from 30% RSI. And remember, 30% is called what? Perfect buy. So daily is on a resistance, sorry, on a support about to be rejected at 50%. 4 hours is on a buy area on the zone and also on RSI. So what do? Simple. Because the problem we have is that we want to be in the market every day. You lose money, right? I waited. That's my 4 hours alert. Here, stop loss below the black arrow. That's 48 pips. And currently, market gave us, let me not make mistake. Alert here. Alert is the big, let me show you. Alert is this big, what's it called? This big arrow here, it comes by itself. See, when you install this system, you are not doing anything again than just to wait for the alert to come, right? When the alert comes, you have interpreted what the alert means by what I just did now from daily. I showed you for 4 hours. Then stop loss here, 48 pips. And market gave us today 206 pips. And the day that alert came was on 3rd of September. That's the day before yesterday, being what? Being Wednesday. And in our trading model, the best days to trade are actually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, actually. Beautiful trade. Very beautiful trade, right? I also gave GBP card. Very simple trade. GBP card, the same model. GBP card came to here, RSI 50%. Don't forget that. 50%, right? Now, when I track that down, this was one of the models. So there are so many more models here you can trade with, but this is one of the models. When you now go to 4 hours time frame, you will see in 4 hours time frame, we found ourselves on a valid zone, right? On a valid zone untested. And RSI is already below 30 2 times. This is the first 30. First one. And we had a spontaneous unplanned news, which is called stop hunting, right? Second, retesting on RSI, okay, on 30. Find itself on a valid zone, guy, on a valid zone. And remember, 30 is what? Perfect buy. So what do? We waited for our alert to come, and that's the alert here. Stop loss here, yes, is big, 125 pips, but no problem. Look at what we gained. We gained 223 pips. Simple. Chicken aba magana. Now, let me even shock you. GBP USD. I love this pair. This is very simple. Very simple. Just one of the models. You know, hard. Right? GBP USD. Let's check it out, guys. Remember what I taught you on RSI? You see, market has broken. See RSI 70, 50, 30. If it breaks 50, it will come back and retest it. So you see here from 30, it broke 50. So what we have here is a retest for massive rejection. Simple, right? Okay. So I know that that's a retest because I have studied the system and I know that at 50%. Then come to your 4 hours time frame, guys. On your 4 hours time frame, we have market on what? Perfect buy. Below 30. You know they had. If you go below 30, market must surely reject. It must surely go up. As long as it's in alignment with daily. Simple. Right? See it here. 30. See it here. 30. Up. 30. Up. Came back again here. 30. In alignment with daily zone of 50, and that's the movement here. So how do we pick this trade? Either you use 4 hours time frame or you use 1 hour time frame, right? So let's do 4 hours. In 4 hours time frame, that's the alert, this green arrow. 4 hours takes time to form, actually, have a bigger stop loss, but it is more consistent and more durable. Now, if you take 15 trades from 4 hours time frame, 4 hours alert, even if you hit stop loss, maybe by news or fundamental or planned events, you will hit stop loss on 3, and you will definitely win the other 13. I can guarantee you that one. You can ask members in the group, will tell you that one. It's so consistent, right? So stop loss here, 113 pips. Market went up today to 120 pips, right? And we'll likely see more buy movement in the coming week. Yeah, we'll more likely see that. But it's very simple. Okay, now if I want to trade this pair from 1 hour time frame, which is more consistent, which is more easy to enter, right? Very easy. I will consider 2 things: the day of trading, right? I will make this video available for my students also. The day of trading. Which day am I trying to trade, right? Seeing that 4 hours is on a valid zone. 4 hours is on what? 30, perfect buy. So I will now streamline. Once I have seen that, next thing I will do is that I will simply mark my zone. I like marking the 4 hour zone because you need to mark the zone so you can see the market reaction on that zone. I have marked it. I have marked the candle that bears the black arrow and yellow box. It's already on. It's already below 30, right? Perfect. So what will I do? I will just go to 1 hour time frame because I want to find a quicker entry. Now, in 1 hour time frame, now you will now bring in the principle of weekly cycle. Oh God, Mashata. This is very simple, right? Weekly cycle, which is the video I constantly post in the group. Which day are you in the market? We trade Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. That's one of the best days to trade, right? And you can see here on weekly cycle, we have market confirm here on Wednesday. This is more than 98% high probability trade because it aligns with daily movement, it aligns with 4 hours zone, it aligns with weekly cycle. Simple, right? Even though I myself, my mind did not come here, I didn't take the trade actually, but some of my guys took the trade. I didn't take it. I only took G card and the other ones, right? So now, see it here. Bam, alert. Stop loss below 46 pips. Our market dropped 182 pips. Very simple. Very, very simple. In fact, if you are doing weekly cycle, right? Let me show you. You can even take this cell on here. Why? See it here, 70, you track it, right? Market on a zone, on which day? On Tuesday. That's a sell. So just one pen, you took this sell down to this point, 204 pips, you took this buy, 185 pips, and you are good to go for that week. Just following weekly cycle, which is the video I posted in the group, right? So it's very, very simple. What do? You simply install this software. In the software course, we have 5 ways to trade, right? Either you are trading weekly cycle, which I love most, or you are trading swing trade, or you are doing day trading, or you are doing scalping, or you are doing what we call sessional trading. That is what you are seeing here. All these guys you are seeing here, all this orange is Asia, blue is London, green is New York, right? Unless you are doing that. Okay, so there's a comprehensive videos on that. So when you're watching the video, you get your paper and pen. Be noting these rules down. When you note those rules down, then come to the market, install the software. For example, if you are doing swing trade, the best time frame to use is what? 4 hours. Put your chart on 4 hours time frame, then relax, right? Allow the market to generate signals for you. And when it does, because you have already known the bias or the market direction, you take your trade. Now, if you are doing weekly cycle or the trading, you are putting your time frame on 1 hour. 1 hour, right? Oh God, I'm revealing so much secrets. Okay. On 1 hour, right? If you put it on 1 hour, you are shuttling between 1 hour and 4 hours. How do I mean? Well, market must be on 4 hour zone. They now use 1 hour time frame as entry. If you are doing sessional trading, right? Put your time frame on 1 hour and 4 hours. Entry is from 30 minutes. So for example here, I know we are on a buy market from this area. We're on a buy market from this area, right? So if I come to trade on Thursday, being yesterday, I should be looking for a buy opportunity. Now, the reason why I always say follow 4 hours direction is because 4 hours starts a trend, 4 hours establish a trend. So whatever the 4 hours is showing you on the software, you can follow that through on lower time frame, like 30 minutes. So on 30 minutes here, we have this guy pointing for a buy. That's your alert 1, alert 2, right? So if you took that trade from here to here is 15 pips, and market delivered onto you by today 122 pips, following 4 hours direction. Okay, it's not that difficult, right? So as a comprehensive video, excuse me, that teaches you how to install the software, 5 minutes video, and we'll have one that teaches you how to do swing trade, day trade, and the rest of that. So your work is just install, right? Learn from the video, pen the laws I stated in the video down, then install the software, put on the time frame, and allow the market to give you what you're looking for. All right, so I will stop here, right? Please ask your questions and I will answer. God bless you.